next up for our second speed talk, we are going to hand it over to Mercedes Quintana, and she will be talking to us about automating X-ray imaging for ecological landmarking. So whenever you're ready, Mercedes, take it away.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me. So I'm a student in the Human Augmented Analytics group. This is a group that connects master's students with research opportunities at Georgia Tech. And you can see we're all over the world. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. So I am in a lab with Dr. Stroud. He works on lizards. And yeah, let's talk about my actual project. So we're developing a system to improve the efficiency of landmarking anatomical features in animals. These black dots here on the screen, these are our landmarks. I took this from a study that is looking at the difference in toe pads between lizards that live in the city versus lizards that live in the forest. And this is really helpful because it tells us about how different regions are coaxing different evolutionary physical traits in lizards and how well these lizards are surviving in that habitat. So, like in order to get this, the measurements that they need to take to find those toe pads are really arduous. This actually here is our PI. And you can see he has a lizard pole here, and then there's a sneaky lizard here on the branch. And yeah, he's gonna get caught. So then after they catch them, what happens is they actually have a portable X-ray machine that they bring out to wherever they're going. And then they knock out the lizard and tape them to the machine so then we can get pictures like this. And then later they bring it back to the lab and manually put all of these landmarks on there here. So obviously, as a computer science student, you look at an image like this and you're like, machine learning could really help you out with that. So that's exactly what we did. So we used a toolbox called ML Morph, and you can see here it can be used on other things besides lizards. So here it's being used on fly wings. Here it's being used on a fish. So one of the issues with MLMorph is it doesn't have an easy way to visualize or fix predictions. Here is actually the default way that MLMorph will show you how the model is doing. And this is really nice for like getting a model that will give you those landmarks that are actually like, pretty reasonable. But once it's done and you're like, all right, I have enough error, I feel pretty good about this, it's pretty hard to like use this same visualization, mostly because yeah, it's not useful. So uh, what we did is we made a user interface in order to make this next part a little easier. Some things that I want to talk about the user interface is it can be used to fix predictions. So you can see here that the model predicted landmark 17, which is supposed to be on the toe, kind of just here in the ether. So I was using the tool, I was able to just, scoot it back over. So that was no big deal. The other thing we do is we view the image in different contrasts. This is how the original X-ray comes in. And you can see here that it's really hard to see the toe bones. And that since the landmarks need to be pretty precise, like it's helpful to have different versions of the image so that you can make sure that what the model is predicting is what you'd like. And then the last one is inverted color, which is like helpful for us to see kind of the landmarks on the body. So going forward, we want to use this tool, I guess, with like other types of creatures, not just lizards. And then here I have like where our tool is hosted. Do we have time for like a quick demonstration or
Yeah, yeah, got a few minutes.
well, all right. I will drag it over once it's ready. She's feeling a little slow today. All right. Okay. So you can upload an image or a lot of them, but I'm just going to upload one because, that makes things nice and friendly. All right, and then you can edit the points. You can see, yeah. And if there were more images here, you could switch between them. And of course, you could export the data, which has the visualizations and also the files that you fixed. And yeah, thank you so much for listening.
Thank you. One question that I have for you is like, I know you said that you were looking, or I think read this in your slides, maybe that you sent over to me, that you're like hoping that this can expand outside of just applications for lizards. Are there any sort of collaborations that you're keen to start like making between other people in the sector? Like what should
Uh,
people come and talk to you about
so
if they're interested?
yeah, if you need landmarking, let me know. But yeah, we haven't really had any collaborators yet because actually the tool is very recently up on Georgia Tech. So yeah, that's exciting.
Cool. Well, congratulations. And thank you
Thank
again.
you.